Hello, my name is Pam Pleasant, and I work for the Events and Communications team here at the University of North Texas Health Science Center at Fort Worth. My team is responsible for hosting all the interviews for TCOM, PA, PT, and pharmacy interviews. So I'm going to just go through some logistics about the interview day that you're about to experience. During this day, you're going to have some time to meet with faculty and current students, and also have some different experiences learning about all the things that the Health Science Center has to offer you. But during this training, we're going to talk about breakout rooms and the MMI process, just to make sure that you understand exactly what's going to happen during your interview portion of the day. But first, I want to just say congratulations. You should be very proud of yourself because receiving an interview invitation for one of our programs is highly commendable. We have taken the time to review your application, look at all of the things that you're bringing to the table, and we have decided that you are worthy of interviewing for our program. So that is an accomplishment in itself. So take a breath, be confident in that. Let those nerves go away and just be confident and knowing that you deserved this interview place. And so we're excited about that. You received an informational email that has all the details and Zoom links and all of those things for your interview day. One of the main things is you need to sign in on time for all the different events that you have going on um, during your interview day experience. It's very important. For your MMI actual process, there's going to be 7 or 8 stations, depending on your program. So some programs have 7 and some have 8. But each of those individual stations are 8 minutes each. One of the important things I want to stress is confidentiality. There's going to be others that are interviewing for the same seats that you are. So we're keeping the MMI prompts and exactly what's going on in each of those stations confidential is very important. You don't want anyone to have a different advantage than you did on your interview day. So just keeping those confidential and private um, are very important to you as well as to others that are going to be interviewing. So just keep those quiet. But again, congratulations. The first thing when you sign in for your interview segment is you're going to join one big main room with the rest of those that are interviewing in that section as well. You're going to be greeted by a host. It's either going to be me or one of my colleagues, and we're going to put you into breakout rooms. Again, you're either going to have 7 or 8 stations. So when you join into the main room, we're going to let you know, okay, we're going to open up those first breakout rooms, and you're going to receive in the bottom section on your screen a button that looks like this one that says join breakout room. We'll need you to click that. And when you do, you're going to be put into an individual breakout room. Inside that breakout room, you're going to see up in the top corner, there's going to be a countdown timer. Like I said, each station is going to be 8 minutes. I also need you to click the chat feature and open up your chat feature when you get into each of the breakout rooms. Very important to open that chat feature. Once you get into that breakout room, you're going to be greeted with a rater. Our raters are faculty members, some are clinicians, some are preceptors that work with our students, but they're all affiliated with the Health Science Center in some way. So You're going to be greeted by one of them. They're going to introduce themselves. They're going to paste the prompt for that individual station into the chat feature on your screen, and they're also going to read the prompt aloud to you. So you'll be able to see it in the chat, and they're also going to read it aloud to you, so you'll be able to understand what the question is being asked. The rater's going to give you 1.5 minutes to gather your thoughts to be able to answer, and then you'll begin your discussion. You don't have to use the full 8 minutes in each station. Some stations are going to be shorter than others. The answer is going to be easier for you than others. So you don't have to use that full allotted time. If you finish your discussion early, you answer it in sooner than those 8 minutes, the rater's going to ask you to leave the room. So you'll receive a prompt in the bottom that says leave room. You'll click that, and then it's going to pop up to say either leave meeting or leave breakout room. You need to click leave breakout room. Don't click leave meeting, or then you will be having to sign in again with the interview Zoom link that you were given. So click leave room and then click leave breakout room, and that'll put you back into the main room for you to wait until everyone else is finished, and then we will do another station again. So you're going to do this either 7 to 8 times. You'll go from room to room, but that's how you will leave that room. You'll click leave room and then click leave breakout room. If for some reason you do need the full 8 minutes, it's just fine, but you will receive a pop-up in that room that's going to let you know when there's 10 seconds left before the breakout room is done, before that 8 minutes is finished. You can either then wrap up and click return to main session, or it's going to just automatically populate you back into the main room. If in your room technology might happen and there's some technical difficulty or some type of an emergency that you might need some help, there is an ask for help button on your screen in the Zoom meeting. You can click that ask for help button, and it will prompt one of us as a host to come into your breakout room to see what the situation might be. Sometimes at the beginning, when you join a breakout room, your rater might not be there right when you get into that. It might take 1 or 2 seconds just with technology to get them into that room. So just be patient with that. But again, if somebody were to drop out of the breakout room, some technical issues happen, whatever that might be, you can definitely ask for help, and one of us will pop into your breakout room to figure out what's going on. So that's really the MMI process. It's just going to happen one right after another. You're going to move from room to room. It's just mostly making sure that you click the join breakout room, and then if you get done early, clicking the leave breakout room. So just those kinds of things, making sure you understand those logistics. But prior to your interview day, just making sure these things are really important as well. You received all of these links in your informational email, but I just want to kind of go over those again. Make sure that you have downloaded the Zoom app. Make sure that you have the most recent updated version. So you need to kind of click on your Zoom and just see if you have any updates. And if you do, make sure you update prior to your interview day. Make sure you test your Zoom connection. There's a link that you can test it just to make sure that everything's working prior to your interview day. And if you're new to using Zoom, take some time to review the how to Zoom. Their YouTube channels have a lot of different things about Zoom that you can look through prior to your interview day. And another thing is making sure that your name is displayed in Zoom that's identical to your name as it appears on your application. So we need your first and last name to be present, just like you can see mine on as Pam Pleasant. Just make sure that yours is written just like it is on your application. I know some people go by different names, but we need what you have on your application to be showing on your screen. There's instructions for customizing your Zoom profile as well, if you need to look at that. And make sure that your background is not distracting. Make sure that you have plenty of light. So just all of these things prior to interview day, just make sure that you go through anything that's having to do with Zoom that you just need to double check that's working. So that's it. That's all I've got for you today. I'm so excited to be able to see you on interview day. If you have any questions regarding this training video, please email us at admissions@unthsc.edu. And again, congratulations, take a breath, good luck, and we will see you on interview day.